Back in the good old Eastern Conference Final for the Montreal Canadiens. It's going to be a new opponent. This time we take on the New Jersey Devils. This is exactly what I wanted. It was going to be down to either New Jersey or Carolina. We're going to be the potential opponent in the East Final. Phoenix plays St. Louis. That star-studded, they're a completely consistent President's Trophy winning team as of the last few years in the GM mode. The Phoenix Coyotes, that is. And they find themselves in the West Final for the first time in a while. It's also been a while since they've won and been in a Stanley Cup Final. I have all of that information in past GM modes, who has been to the final and who has won in the final. It's all at the end of each season. When each season wraps up, I tend to put that stuff at the end of the video so we can, if you want to look back and look at history past to see when the Coyotes last made and won a Stanley Cup championship, it was a while ago. There was a period of time, I think they played Carolina 2 times in a row in the Stanley Cup final. That was pretty crazy. So we got a little bit of an Oilers-Panthers kind of vibe going on there in the GM mode from what just happened in real life. Let's take a look at the New Jersey Devils. I think for this video, it's going to be a little bit easier to just show all of the production through 11, I'm guessing 11 games played in the playoffs for New Jersey. Matthias Tedenby, the left winger, 86 overall. You're going to see this because I'm going to show lines and D pairs after this, but he's producing 14 points, 4 goals in 11 games. Joey Hishon, 12 points and 3 goals. Jordan Subban, we got the other Subban brother on the New Jersey. It's a shame that PK's not on the team anymore. We shipped him out to LA, so he's not here anymore to take on his brother. Of course, in the East Final, this would be the year that New Jersey with Jordan Subban reaches the East Final. I'm sitting here because Lars Eller is on this New Jersey team. He's an 86 overall. What the hell, man? He was an 85 when he was on my team. He was an 85 overall player on my team. How many years left? 1 year left out of 6 points. They're paying him even more money than I was paying him $5 million even to be my third line center. I'm curious to see where Eller is playing in this New Jersey lineup, and he returns to play his former team, the Montreal Canadiens. And that's got to be a created player, but that's going to be a drafted player by the game. 2017 14th overall pick. That is Roy Skinner, Matt Irwin, Kulmala, Spaling, Hagelin, Mateau, Josephson, Lipsbergs, Jelena, Toibert, Kayanek, and that is all of the skaters. So just all of their production on screen so you can see it, and it's in the video. Their goaltending, what have they gotten? Oh my goodness, we've seen this every single time. Peter Kendall with a 1.84, 9.3, 7.9 save percentage. Toskala, that's not a good last name to have in the net. At least Toronto Maple Leafs fans can tell you that's not a good guy to have in the net when it comes to the last name Toskala. They don't have great memories there. He's played in 2 games. He hasn't allowed a goal in the 2 games he's been in. He's seen 26 shots and has yet to give up a goal. I'm going to assume that Peter Kendall is the starting goaltender for this series. He's 22. Oh man, look at the potential. He's right up there on potential, on just overall potential. He is as good as Noah Yosin is in this game. He's as good as Rod Severson is in this game. New Jersey got themselves a solid goal. He was drafted by the Islanders in the first round at the 4th overall pick. So why did the Islanders trade this guy? I would like to know how he's ended up in New Jersey. You know, the thing with this game, these old EA games, is the AI are not usually very intelligent at managing their rosters, which is also probably why Carolina got Rod Severson and Chicago let him go to free agency. It's just an easy grab by the Carolina Hurricanes. I'm assuming this guy probably got signed by New Jersey out of free agency or some kind of ordeal like that. But what a landing spot for the New Jersey Devils to have this guy find his way into their hands. He didn't have the greatest numbers in the regular season in a 43 game sample size. His first season in proficiency in the NHL, but through the 10 games he's played so far, like I said, the numbers, you can't complain with that if you're the New Jersey Devils. And we got a fantastic battle between two really good goaltenders in the second round with Kendall in the net and Severson in the net for Carolina. I do want to look at Severson's numbers just before we move on. I'm too curious. He didn't seem to have the greatest playoffs. He played 11 games, 2.84 GAA. Helbling did get in the net for 30 shots again, so a similar kind of vibe going on to New Jersey there, where they have a goaltender that comes in, plays 46 minutes, sees 30 shots, and doesn't give up a single goal. But anyway, the save percentage on Severson through the playoffs before getting eliminated by New Jersey, it was a 91.5. New Jersey lines and D pairs. You know, it's even crazier. Lars Eller is the first line center for the New Jersey Devils. I mean, for the kind of money that you're paying Lars Eller to be on your team, I guess you want him playing first line minutes. This team is just a ton of depth. Or, I mean, there's just no standout superstar when it comes to this group of 12 forwards, if that makes sense. I don't see anything that really stands out to me. The biggest name player they got on their roster is Tedenby on the first line left wing, 86 overall playmaker. We just looked at the production of all of these guys, so if you want to see the production, you can go back in the video. The D pairs, Maho with Jordan Subban, Erwin Blom, Kayanik, and Toibert form all of the three D pairs the New Jersey Devils have going on here on the blue line. So again, nothing that really stands out to me, but just a solid core of players. That goes for both the forwards and the defense pairs. Power play looks like this. Penalty kill looking like that. We've looked at the goaltending situation. I don't think it's any big surprise that Kendall is going to be the starting goaltender. However, Toskala is an 84 overall hybrid goaltender. You'd be crazy to not go with Kendall, who's pretty much gotten you this far in the postseason. And the New Jersey injury report for Game 1. Adam Larsson is missing time. He's due to return soon, though, with a broken leg. So they will actually get reinforcement on the blue line with Adam Larsson returning from injury. Eric Jelena is just now being evaluated. So he was recently injured in the series, I'm assuming, with Carolina. Reed Boucher is also out pretty much, I would assume, missing the majority of the postseason, maybe the whole postseason, with a fractured ankle until June 17. It is May, of course, in the game world, like I said, with Larsson returning, not too far off from returning, might return for this series with the New Jersey Devils. Finally, so we got some new blood in here. The New Jersey Devils come to the Bell Center. First time meeting in the GM mode with the New Jersey Devils. We haven't seen this team in any form or any fashion so far through the GM mode. Peter Kendall rocking just outrageous numbers through, what did the Devils play? 11 games. I think he has 3 losses. He's won 7. I forgot how many he's played. I showed it right before we jump into the gameplay. Lars Eller is opposed by Matt Duchene. I gotta get something off my screen, or not off my screen, off the TV. Nice hip check, cover the puck. Oh God, Fucali off to a ruckus start there. I gotta move something. I'll do it in a moment when we get to the next whistle. I gotta move something out in front of the television screen. And I got some slider changes I want to talk about as we get into this gameplay. There it is. Nice fan-on attempt there, Mark Stahl. That's exactly what we need to start this game. We're a little slow to begin. That puck will careen to who else but Lars Eller. He missed the net wide. That's why I'm not paying you $5 million to be my third-line center anymore. Stahl out to near the boards. That'll be battled for against Hagelin. I'm going to skate it. We do need to dump this puck in. Get in on the forecheck. Oh, man. Well, I'm going to move it out from in front of the television. Sorry, there was a bottle in front of the TV. It was a little distracting. Maybe that's exactly why Max Pacioretty decided to go supercharge mode into whoever was on the unfortunate receiving end of that hit. It is obviously an interference penalty. I got to talk about slider changes now that I got the bottle out of the way. I don't know why I didn't move that before I started recording, but anyway, I was just so hyped up to get into this gameplay. They're so far offside. I'm not even going to contest that play. So the sliders, I was playing around, as I have been doing a lot lately. I've been playing with slider changes in Play Now to try to make the games just a little more competitive. It's so hard to, it's such a fine balancing act with this game to get it to where it's just the right amount of competitive to where I mean, if I give the AI too much of an advantage, you can see what happens. I mean, go back and watch the first round series we played with Boston in season 10 last year. We just didn't stand a chance in that series. But at the same time, I don't want to just run roughshod through every single playoff round. That being said, this postseason has certainly come with its fair share of moments of adversity that we have dealt with really well as a team. However, I feel that the game could be more competitive than it is. So what I've done is I gave the AI and myself the maximum puck control. So I took the puck. The only change I made to the sliders was I just bumped the puck control sliders to maximum value for both teams. And I guess I could just show the sliders. I might do it during the intermission. That's a toe drag move. Stepped around. That's why we have the puck control slider maxed out. Matt Duchene's going to be able to pull off some wicked sick moves now in these gameplays. We saw the beautiful hands on display in the last round from Sean Monahan. He didn't have the puck control slider in his favor in that round. Gentle saucer pass to LeBlanc. We're going to pull up. There is my teammate Brassard. We'll cut into some space. Back for Tamernes, just kind of trying to delay. No one's helping me out the way I see it. Look at all this rink we can skate into. Tamernes, but it was blocked down. Good play by New Jersey. So you can see that there is definitely the competition is there early on. And in my play test that I did a great game last night. Tampa Bay and the Rangers in Play Now. And I had a hell of a lot of fun. It was such a close, tight game. It felt like a legit playoff game. It felt like an old school Lightning Rangers playoff game from back in like 2015, around the time this game came out. It felt great. Teravainen cut back, looking for my options. I did not mean to pass that to Bertrand. It's so tough because my teammates were all standing flat-footed. It doesn't help when you're flat-footed. That'll be shuffled down low. Battle for with Henrique. That'll be Hedman, saucered off a skate out to center ice. Who's getting this first? Teravainen is. We're so slow in the neutral zone. We had to delay. We'll dump this in. Sluggish start for the Habs on home ice. That will change once we get a power play, I can guarantee you. I haven't seen anything to nitpick defensively. We've not played poor defensively so far. We have one penalty kill. There's a big one off the back, or the outside of the net, rather. It missed the net, not a shot on goal. Subban off the blocker. And I have got to chip this out to center ice. That'll be the end of that adventure defensively. It hits the skate again of Kamayev. This is the second time in this game a puck has hit a skate and not favored the Canadiens. Kujawenski, the pass is off the mark for Ryan Kujawenski. I see Voivoda, but man, New Jersey is harassing us. Well, I think I'm going to get what I asked for. The Devils cannot hit the net on any of these opportunities. They've had about 5 of them in this first period that have totally flat out missed. That deflected, and that'll be the end of that possession for New Jersey. At least Fucale didn't get scored on. Oh, man. Brutal start to this game. Not exactly how you would draw this up. That was deflected by Spaling on net and gloved down by Fucale. We got to get the puck and chip it out. There's another one with the splits from Zach Fucale. Henrique bothered Severson on that forecheck. Saucer pass out to center ice. We're going to be negated. I don't know who's on D there. 52, backdoor play. Opportunity denied for LeBlanc. He's going to stay after this puck on that forecheck. Ming, you got to help out your teammates on that forecheck. Skinner poked to the far boards. He's going to be rubbed off the puck. LeBlanc red line and dumped in. Retrieval by Brassard. Ming passes up LeBlanc, who misses the net. I think with these sliders, the thing that I learned last night, it's going to be all about patience, especially with the offense. I was grinding some really fun shifts in the attacking zone. I had to work hard to defend in my own zone. There's a goal. It is Jordan Subban. So the defense, we might need to make some changes to the defense. And it's not so much that we're playing poorly, but we're spending a lot of time in our end of the rink. Subban fires one low to the ice. At one point in time, I would have cheered on a member of the Subban family scoring a goal in the Bell Center. I can't do that now. I cannot cheer for that goal. And he is the only Subban that is taking part in this series, as we traded away his brother PK in the offseason. We traded him to Los Angeles. I don't know what's going to spur. I don't understand why we're spurring a fight on here. Maho going at Brian Kudrowski, standing up for his teammate. There we go. I gotta learn how to dodge these punches. I gotta see it coming before it actually happens. I'm not very good at fighting AI in this game, and this seems like such a one-sided fight, and it is. Maho will win that tilt with Ryan Kudrowski, which I didn't think it was a dirty hit to begin with. Clean hit, man. You got to watch where you are on this ice surface. People are looking to destroy. They have won 4 out of 5 faceoffs. That's got to change, and we do begin the change in the faceoff dot with a win there from Matt Duchene. I just want to get something on the net, so it's just a floater on net by Begris just to get something there. I don't like to do that, just for clarification. I don't like to skate in and just take a rinky-dink shot off the rush. So we're looking at Jordan Subban. Yeah, I know. He's taken a bunch of shots? He took a couple of shots on goal and finally came through on this one-timer. That's what the storyline is. This is so early in the game to get a highlight package for a player. I think this is the earliest in a game that I've seen a highlight package for one player. In New Jersey with the 9 shots to 2 in this first period. We got to pick it up, man. Come on, boys. We got to get going. There's a play at center ice knocked down by Kamayev, but of course the only option to me was to just dump that puck in, which is almost like giving it away, except if you have a man named Kamayev on that forecheck. Hagelin skates away for New Jersey. I should have defended that better. Pick it up, poke check back to center ice. Wonderful play defensively by Sean Monahan. We're going to have to be on our best behavior defensively in this series. There you go, Monahan. Up and overs. Nope, that's a windmill. He doesn't know how to windmill. He knows how to up and over, but the windmill deke, not happening. A little bit out of position. Oh, man. The overspeed goal. Lars Eller. Oh, man. Here we go. New Jersey up 2-0 here in the East Final. We get back to the East Final just to get spanked. Where was Mark Stahl on that play? Where was my defense? You know what? I'm going to change a couple of things. Number one, let's pull this forecheck back a little bit. Pull the forecheck back a little bit. Let's make the forecheck a weak side lock. We have not controlled play at all in this period. New Jersey's done a great job defending, so I got to start getting a little more creative with it. Walking down that half wall. Trying to center, but Subban all over me with the stick check. Up top, we're going to swing it. Shot Severson, turned aside with a big save by Peter. I forgot his name already. I know his first name's Peter. Kendall. Peter Kendall. I didn't pay attention to the nationality. Seems like it's kind of a Czech name. There we go. Brassard, step around. And of course, they just get right back on the back check. Easy turnover for New Jersey, but we're going to stay with this. Don't give up on the forecheck. Don't give up on the play. Mateau, poke check, Vavoda. Give him some support. Nice transition play off the turnover. Teravainen cuts back, swiped away by the defense. Spaling. Oh, man. That's a little bit of frustration. Irwin is going to step up. Oh, look at these two guys. This is two big boys going at it here in this fight. Vavoda, I hope you have some fighting ability as a grinder. I didn't think Vavoda deserves to have to fight for that one, but you know, the fireworks have kicked off early in this game and in this series. Man, my fighting ability has got to be improved. I can't fight for crap in this game. Oh! Maybe I can! Uppercut to finish him off. Yeah! Oh, what a nice fight there for Vavoda. I was pretty impressed with that one. I gotta be honest. Bump your fists in the air. Well, he'll wipe his hands off. The dirty work is done by Vavoda. Okay, that was I'm going to be honest, that was definitely in the numbers. That was pretty bad. Yeah, that was in the numbers. That was a bad hit. He deserved the fight for that, and he's going to sit in the box as a result. Second penalty kill of the game. If we get a power play, we've got to make it count. Oh, no. Was that Hedman? Who did this? Someone interference off the faceoff. It is Hedman. Oh, my goodness, man. This period, okay, number one, this period has already not been in our favor. We have not been in control of this game so far. We're killing our second penalty of the period, and you go take a 5-on-3 when we're trailing in the game. We've not been in control of this game. You got to go after this puck if you're Begers. You have no choice. Begers pull up, 55 on 50. Oh, that really went in. That was just to get something on the net. That's a brutal goal for Kendall to give up. For him to give that goal up shorthanded from Begers. He stops. Everyone else just keeps going, and he fires the puck. I think it went 5-hole. I want a different angle. I can't tell from that angle either, but Kendall, that's a weak goal. Short-handed, we get it done. Maybe Hedman knew what he was doing. He said, I know the advantage is with my team short-handed, so I'm giving you guys an opportunity to go out there and get this game back in our favor, get this game back to a level score. Well, we're one goal closer to a level score now, but the job's not done. Big penalty kill situation is arising right now. The Devils cannot enter. There's 3 of us. And the Devils cannot enter the attacking zone. They can't get it over the blue line. I missed Eller with the poke check. I would have had it off of Eller's stick. It'll ride right there, blocked down. Huge PK effort. Monahan, that's one move around. Stick lift on Blum, turns and twists it into Kendall. What an interesting shift that became. I think we might get some of the most entertaining game. Really? Okay, Begers has been anointed the short-handed master. He doesn't need an extra hand. He can do it short-handed, baby. Nice play on Hagelin. We rubbed him off the puck. Begers out the center. That was a really floaty play. Not very intelligent from Begers. And the net's been all of that possession. Net gets knocked off by New Jersey. Face-off should come outside the zone. It will. It does come outside the zone. 13 to go on the 5-on-3. Super critical 5-on-3 that we scored a goal on. I'm going to just saucer that. There you go, Monahan. Oh my God, I was trying to do another one of my patented dekes with Sean Monahan. Nope, good defense by Tamernis. A second good play on Eller. Out of the box is Hedman. Shoots, and it floats up in the air off of Kendall. What an exciting game this has turned into. The back half of this period especially has been truly fantastic from the Canadiens. Just getting the shorthanded goal has been such a huge lift to our team, and as well, we made some strategic adjustments based on what I was seeing. Knocked down at center ice, Ryan Kujawenski. We got to dump this in as we would be offside. Kendall bats it down off of an awkward dump in. I don't think he was aware of how he wanted to play that. Patch ready, back up top, Ross Severson shooting low. That'll be saved by Kendall. We'll pull the goaltender. When it went back to Severson, I wanted to say Rod Severson, even though I know it's Damon Severson. Because we don't have, Rod Severson is a goaltender, number 1. And I know that we don't have a player named Rod Severson in our organization. We could, though, if we, Sukai Ming deflected that, by the way. For those of you that did not see that, I could have gotten Rod Severson in free agency, but I just didn't think about it when we reached that period of that offseason. So we did at least claw back a goal. In that period, we got better as it went on. Oddly enough, we got better as we played more and more shorthanded, both in terms of taking more penalties and going down by 2 men on the ice. Lars Eller with a big goal that boosted the New Jersey Devils to a 2-1 lead after 1 period of play. Look at that puck go flying up in the air. Now, 12 shots to 8. I don't know what I thought the shots on goal were coming out of the first period, but I felt like New Jersey had at least a trickle of shots more than 12 after 1. We just get the 8, but honestly, I think a chunk of those 8 shots came on the shorthanded kill. That's just shows you the persistence of this Canadiens team. We're not going to be shut down. We're not going to be denied. We got to quit letting these guys take it with speed around the outside off the rush every time. Toey, but he really defended that well. Jordan Subban is having himself a hell of a game right now on all sides of the puck. I don't know if he knew exactly what I was going to do, but he defended that textbook defending. Saucer pass, a little behind Kujawinski. Will get board pinned. I was going to try to help out Hedman by kicking it back to him into an open area. Stall, Hedman for Duchesne is just a little offside. But, you know, there's a point in history where Matt Duchesne would not have been offside. And those of you who know what I'm talking about, when Matt Duchesne was a member of the Colorado Avalanche, that controversial offside play. I think based on that ruling, Duchesne on that play there was not offside. Back to Tamernis. We're going to pull back. LeBlanc, Severson, Tamernis. Quick little shot toward the net. LeBlanc spins it off the post behind Kendall. He'll cover it there. That almost went in. I see that the game has tilted in favor of the Canadiens lately. This is giving me a good... Oh, he's doing the shuffle. The referee. He's getting down to ushers. Yeah. Did you see? Did you see the referee? He was totally dancing. He is in a vibe right now. He's got that mojo on. I saw that, referee number 14. I saw those moves. Shorty on the dance floor. What in the world has this episode turned into? We gotta get this forecheck going here. Get that puck. Keep it in. Oh, by the way, I never touched on this. Nino Niederreiter left the last series with an injury. Was it Game 4? He was injured in Game 4. But yes, he was. Cowan for Ottawa took Nino Niederreiter out of the game with an injury. It wasn't a dirty hit, but he took Niederreiter out of the game. We got a penalty. Another one. Charging in the background. And there you go. You see, it's Nino Niederreiter wearing the, extra facial protection after the injury that he accrued in the Ottawa series in Game 4. But because we swept Ottawa, he's had plenty of time to heal up. And even though he's playing through a banged-up injury, a banged-up face, he's back in the game. He was ready right in time for Game 1, literally right in time for this game. Yeah, that deke is just not going to work that close in proximity to the defender. This New Jersey team loves to drive the corner and just take it with speed. There's Jordan Subban again, 3-1 game. Okay, well, Jordan Subban's he's got this special talent like his brother for scoring goals here. 4th of the playoffs, 2 this evening. That's a deadly combination. He's a right shot on the right side off this power play. Just opens up right for that one-timer. Piece of cake goal. I need a little bit better goaltending performance, Fucale. I do. If we're going to go into the Stanley Cup final, I need better goaltending from Fucale. Between the legs, moved by LeBlanc. He stood up a little bit there. Behind the net, we're going to try to kick this along. Brassard gives us the support. Back up top. Stall. D-to-D pass. Hedman. I hate when you pass it D-to-D and his momentum basically carries the puck behind the blue line, because that's what Victor Hedman did on that play. It's a 2-goal deficit for me right now. It's a little frustrating giving up that goal. Obviously, getting scored on that power play sucks. Dropping a 2-goal deficit again. Right now, the focus just needs to be on getting one, and we can't do that if we turn it over in the D zone multiple times, in fact. Banked out the center, but out of reach for Voivoda. Maho is on the puck. Lipsbergs sends it along. Kumala, we got a 2-on-1 developing. Tuomanen, nice play. We recovered on D. Severson poke checked. I'm going to drop this. There you go, Niederreiter. Drags, shoots, rebound opportunity. Severson back, trying to get the puck back up top. We could not. Harassed by New Jersey defenders the whole way. Hagelin does go offside. That's why I elected not to defend that play too aggressively. We got to do a tighter job through the neutral zone. If you have a man, maintain your gap on the man in the neutral zone so they can't stretch the ice like that. We got to do a better job of just being on our guy up top. Hedman Why are you coming back to the point? What is my forward doing? Why is he coming back toward the point? He got in Hedman's way. I had a play set up, and my stupid ass forward goes up to the blue line. You're a forward. You need to be in the corner. Oh my goodness. The AI in this game, sometimes they just do things that literally do not make any sense in this game. Oh, we've got another imposter, Sukai Ming, on this New Jersey team as well. Who is the imposter Sukai Ming on New Jersey? I don't even know what number he's wearing. The real Sukai Ming takes the faceoff, wins the faceoff. Brassard shoots. What a save by Kendall. That was a great save up by the ear. This is pretty good in the neutral zone here, and then there's the breakdown. Blocked. Big save, man. Fucali bailing us out on that one. I needed it. The puck goes right past Irwin. LeBlanc, you're in trouble. LeBlanc spins off of it, backhand, saved by Kendall, but at least we got something on the net. So you can already see we're going to have to almost be letter perfect if we're going to beat the AI, and not only in a game, but in the best-of-7 series. What a huge save. That looked like it was going to be a goal. I don't know how Fucali stood on his head to make that one. I was going to change the Hamilton Bulldogs logo off of that, change that mask. But, you know, I think he's the Bulldog. I think it's appropriate. We got to call Zach Fucali the freaking Bulldog, because he is. He's a Bulldog in the net. I think it suits him. Not winning enough faceoffs in this game. That's one of the first takeaways I can make. And we've got D that are pinching a little too much. Like Severson was really up on that play as New Jersey broke that puck out. Tamernis battles. That was fed along Kayanik. Weird angle shot, but that creates a weird angle rebound as well. The windmill has got to work here, Kujawinski. We're not deking multiple defenders here tonight. It's not happening. Whoa. Defending the neutral zone has been a headache. Who was that intended for? That was a horrible pass. Duchesne, go. You're in the clear. Duchesne. Easy as you do them. We needed that goal. We needed that goal. I saw that they were changing. We catch them on a poorly timed line change or a D change in behind everybody. Matt Duchesne finally comes through with a breakaway in this playoffs. It hasn't been the Conn Smythe level of playoff that we're used to out of Matt Duchesne so far. Just 3 goals. That's just the 3rd one of the postseason. But he's scoring them at timely manners of the game. And that's the important aspect of it. We're used to the huge postseason level production we can get out of Matt Duchesne in this. LeBlanc, a toe drag move. I'm looking for the option. Slide into one. Brassard, but it was blocked. I'm jumping. If Hedman gets penalized for that, this game is totally rigged. Oh, Sukai Ming, that was a really dumb penalty. He took a slashing penalty. We have all the momentum, and you go and you swing it away with a slashing penalty. There's the real Sukai Ming for you. It was, I mean, you know what I was trying to do, right? There was a big rebound. It went right to the New Jersey player. We go for the stick lift. The stick lift totally misses. Fair play, it is what it is. There's a face-off win. Do you go for it? I think you just slap it down the rink. Kill as much time as possible. Slap it down the rink. It's a 1-goal game. You just got to manage this. You got to manage it right now. That's an aggressive forecheck by Pacioretty. And his aggressive forecheck pays off. Duchesne. Oh, man. We were all over that. Begris, the shorthanded master, trying to get another one going. He gave a rebound opportunity to Matt Duchesne, who couldn't cash in. Replay time? It is replay time. 5-hole save. I thought the rebound opportunity was fantastic for Duchesne. Look at how much quicker he was. He had such a good step on everybody else. All right, awkward pause. I had to get a new cup of coffee. I'm ready to continue killing off this penalty. That's it. Oh, man, he bobbled the save. I got to say, I've seen some things out of Kendall. He's not very confident with that glove hand. I tried to send that puck back in. We're a little caught out defensively because of this. Mark Stahl, gloved out of the air. Fucali. Mark Stahl, flipped out to center. That should have been further down the rink than that. However, just recover on D. Recover on D. Hedman. Good stick. Subban. No. Oh, man, let's not get a frenetic sequence going here. No. Oh my God. The objective for the rest of this game is do not give Jordan Subban a clean shot on the net. He is a defenseman looking for a hat trick in this game. I get so nervous when he winds one up. I try to get in the shot lane. We got to try to block it, but you also want to see, or you want to let your goaltender see the shot at the same time. Fucale's been a monster when he's needed to be in this game so far. Big face-off win. Go for it. Take it, Pacioretty. Oh, well, that's not the windmill deke that I had in mind, or the deke at all that I had in mind. Good play, Pacioretty. A second one. Shoot. Wow, Kendall way out in the white ice. Top of the paint to make that save on Pacioretty. Really aggressive penalty killing by Max Pacioretty. And I guess that's why he kills penalties. He's just really intelligent in situations such as this. Blum with a horrible turnover. Look at how many defenders for New Jersey were coming back on the play. They were ready to go. They knew they had the power play opportunity. We need the offense. That's what they're thinking. I'm early to go on that face-off, so that's a face-off loss. However, out of the box is, and appropriately timed, is Su-Kai Ming. I don't even know what the hell I'm trying to do with this. For Ming, he punches it up in the air. Kendall will cover it as Matt Duchene gets a scramble going in front of the net. That first line, look at the first line. They are gassed. That first line is tired. That's because they just got done killing a penalty. About the fourth one, I think, of the evening, thanks to Su-Kai Ming, but we bailed him out of that one. When we're staying in the game, Mark Stahl, feed it along, D-to-D pass. That is such a bad shot, cranked way wide. We'll shuffle it back down low. I was going to go for a stick lift with Su-Kai Ming, but the last time I tried to do that, we took a penalty. Hedman, he's bothered. Harassed by the forecheck. There's not really much of an option, but what a pass to find Brassard. That dangle does not work in Brassard's favor. Blum with the wrap play behind the net. The rim play goes back on the reverse. Stahl now. Shot wide of the net. Hedman pinches. It gets out to center ice. Dumped back in by Mark Stahl. Gloved out of the air. Kendall. That'll be a face-off. He's seen enough. Oh, man. This gameplay is fun. I'm having a good time with this. It sucks when we miss the net, though. We had a chance to get it on. The forecheck is so good, though, for our team that you can see that New Jersey's just trying to do that rim play where they send the puck behind the net, look for the weak side breakout. That's... Are you kidding me? That was offside. Oh, my goodness. I just kind of assumed, and that's what you get for assuming that the play is going to be offside. Nino Niederreiter, freshly back in the lineup, playing through an injury. Sends it on the net. That was a big rebound. Tedenby cleaned it up for the Devils. It's going to be swept along further into the corner. This is Monahan battling. Kicked along for Tamernis. We can punch this off the glass. Out to center ice. It'll settle. Kamayev. Punch deep to the middle. Looking for that drop pass. Severson cranks a shot. Again, it's going to be wide. That'll kick out to neutral zone territory. Tedenby, who did he just have the breakaway? Mateau saved. Back to center ice. Bertrand has a one-on-two opportunity. He splits between the legs against the defenders. It didn't go anywhere for Montreal. What the hell was this play, man? That shot will be blocked. Begris misses the puck entirely. Weiss is back to defend a potential 2-on-1 that's forming. He goes, puck shield, goal. Yeah, we've been chasing the entire game. We've just been chasing this whole freaking game. They have so much speed. What the AI love to do in this game, they love to drive the corner, puck shield with one hand, and then they feed it back to Fucale. It's an unbeatable play. You just can't. How do you defend it if your defenseman is flat-footed? It sucks that it was Weiss that was the only D that was back on that play because he's slow. That's been the biggest book I've had on Weiss, is he's a slow skater. And then we just haven't given ourselves the best opportunity to win in this game. Dumb penalties galore, poor defending, poor choices of defending. We've allowed the Devils to stretch the ice. Again, it's the same thing. We've given up 4 goals, though, at this point in the game. That's horrendous. Giving up 4 goals already. Playing from behind ever since the puck dropped. But it is just a 2-goal deficit, which is totally erasable. You can absolutely erase a 2-goal deficit with a whole third period to play. You can't erase a 3-goal deficit, so we cannot give up that goal. I canceled that pass. Boom, there it is at center. Duchene. This would be a good time for you to pull off one of your magic, skillful moves. He got away with what could have been a penalty there. Hedman on the spot with that intercept. We're going to take it back into the zone. Hedman. This would be a good time to cut back. Hedman spins off that check. In front, Duchesne at least puts a shot on net, saved by Kindle. Not the most challenging of opportunities for our offense. Hedman is on this, but the Devils are offside anyway. Here's a replay of that Duchesne opportunity. You have to take the chance that the other team gives you in this scenario. And that's what we did. We got it over to Duchesne. That's the only play that they gave me. Hedman made a nice move to spin off of the forecheck. Or off of the pressure. Shooting Monahan into the glove. Do I pull the goaltender? 7.6 is a lot of time. New Jersey can get a clean face-off win skated the full length of the ice. If we win this quick shot and they save it and it's a whistle, we will pull the goaltender. 7.6 is too much time to go, though. Oh, that's going to be a painful block for New Jersey, but that is going to be the end of the period. I'm just going to send it down there toward Fucale. At least we didn't slap it on the net. We got to regroup, regather, prepare for a huge third period. We need a surge in the offensive category of this game. We've had a few too many breakdowns. That was a near goal for Louis LeBlanc. This is Jordan Subban's one-timer on the power play that's extended the lead. I think that made it did that make it a 3-1 game? This has made it a 4-2 game on the back door. Okay, it's a close game. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go 1-2-2 red. We're just going to play a less aggressive play style against New Jersey because I think that the aggressive play style has caught our team off guard a little bit in this game so far. So we're just going to pull it back a little bit to start this period because we're still on the PK. Number one, we got to get through the PK situation on the ice that's been unfolding all evening long. We've been constantly shorthanded in this game. So that's my first order of business. Finish killing the penalty. Get to 5-on-5. We got to start dominating 5-on-5. That at least gets it as far as center ice there. We got to pin Subban, but he's going to protect the puck away from Duchesne. So get it back to 5-on-5. Find some way to dominate at 5-on-5. I've been very impressed with our shorthanded team. Go. That's a penalty. That is absolutely a penalty. And Jordan Subban will go right into the box. It's a shame that I found Pacioretty, but he didn't have any speed when I got him the puck. However, it's going to give us a huge chance to work on the man advantage. It may be the one power play we get in this game. It's the first one of the game for the Canadiens. That is a big face-off loss. Out of the hands, the stick whacked out of the hands. LeBlanc right in the slot area just shuffles it on net. The Devils will get a face-off, a reset opportunity. We need to get this game, at least right now. The first focus for me is get it tied, focus on just trying to get to overtime. First and foremost, I don't see this team, I don't know. Kendall's been a pretty decent goaltender in this one. I don't see us scoring 3 goals in this third period. I just don't see it happening. We need to tighten up defensively. Tamernis, rebound, Duchesne, and the glove has been there all night long for Kendall. He's been unbelievable with the glove. Ooh, that second cup of coffee is still very, very warm. I'm going to need it to focus on this third period of play. He's just been in the right place at the right time. Kendall, the goaltender, he's been right place, right time when he's needed to make huge saves. I mean, point-blank ones even. Severson down low, LeBlanc. So we can take our time. Let's just set this power play up. There you go, Pacioretty. Boom. Blocker save. That was the play that I wanted. There it is, LeBlanc. He tried to shuffle another one on net. Oh my goodness, Tamernis, stay in the net, Fucale. I've had my problems with Fucale in the past. Rink-wide feed, Pacioretty. It is offside. It doesn't help when that pass is off target. It bounced. It was a little behind Pacioretty. He skates in. He's early on the offside. Wonderful replay. The physics in this game are so crazy. It's why I love it. You know what? We got to go standard offensive pressure. We need something, offensively speaking, with this power play. I don't know. I've liked the way we've played so far with a conservative strategy, but we're down to the last 60 of the power play, and this power play has got to score. We're just going to turn it up here with Hedman. I'm kicking it wide. They're on that. There it is. Monahan, skate into it, shooting, picked off, man, Kendall. How good is this guy's glove? Unbelievable save by Kendall. Monahan, all that highway to walk right down into. Look at this shooting lane he had. I see Kendall's rocking the Brodeur style mask. That's why, it's the magic of the Martin Brodeur style mask, the tribute mask. Keep it in. Tamernis, that'll be knocked down. Lipsburg's breakaway incoming for New Jersey. We got to hustle back. We have to hustle back. Fucali, 25 seconds to go. Turn it up. Let's go. Wind up on this power play. Escape. Kicking it wide. Patch ready. Return feed. Duchesne. There it is. Bing, bang, bong. 4-3 game. Give and go action. Duchesne, patch ready. Return to Duchesne. That's how you got to score on this freaking goaltender. When he picks it off with the glove, that's how you got to get it going. Second goal of the night. Multi-goal game for Duchesne. In behind the defense. It just got there. It just beat the stick of number 80. Maho is number 80. Maho on D for New Jersey. Huge goal. The power play had to score. That's a big lift for the Canadiens in this game. Kamayev cut back. I see you. On it. And now we're tied. That was actually intended to go to the point and not to Sean Monahan, but it finds him in the high slot area. It's back-to-back goals for the Canadiens. And the new goal song, I haven't even touched on the goal song, but the new goal song that I made can sound off in short succession. Yeah, I made this goal song. I know some people probably aren't going to like it, but I wanted to try something different and see if I could actually put together a custom song and a custom horn for the Canadiens. And I have. I'm feeling it now. This place is a vibe. Hedman, is that going to be? Can we get 3 in a row? Monahan shoots. It's blocked down by a teammate. Monahan is on this. And Hedman shooting wide. Stall. Centers. No, couldn't get the pass across. It was a stick lift. Brilliant play by New Jersey defensively. The Canadiens have really stepped up their game to make this an even score on the scoreboard. Up the boards for Brassard. We got speed. We got speed, yo. We got a penalty. That might be a penalty shot. No, it's going to be a power play. It's all falling apart for New Jersey. What has happened, New Jersey? That was a great move by Brassard. He had his man beat. That's why he draws the penalty. If you have two defenders in tight like that, if you try to dangle them, they're going to be put in an awkward position. They're going to feel that they have to do something to defend you. Tamernis. Let's set it up. We're on the power play. I'm trying to get these created plays going a little bit. I got to get someone open on the back door. Duchesne will instead take the shot. He picked off my pass. Tamernis faking down low. That's the option. Banks for LeBlanc. Severson shooting. Oh, man, he scored a goal like that on the power play in Ottawa. In that series, he was sliding in ever so carefully on the back door. We're going to gently saucer this. LeBlanc now rink wide. Duchesne cutting across the middle. You got to drop it off for Tamernis. It's a little out of reach. LeBlanc winding up a one-timer is a right-handed shot and plays it out of the zone. Horrendous power play. This is a power play that could give you that third goal of the period, that could give you the lead. What are we doing defensively? We broke down a little bit. Oh my goodness, man. We don't want this seriously enough, do we? Ming. Attack the defense. Dropped off for Niederreiter. But again, out of reach. I don't think Niederreiter was reading me. I think LeBlanc or Ming is. There's the goal. 5-4 game. This team is unstoppable in this period. We have come out on a mission. The Devils are taking penalties, and it is backfiring. Su Kai Ming on Conn Smythe alert. He is on Conn Smythe alert now. Did this ever so slight? It hit the glove and went in. He almost got a piece of that in desperation. Well, I told you I didn't believe that this team could score 3 goals in the third period. We scored 3 goals in less than half the third period. In actually about 7 minutes. Less than 7 minutes. We got 3 goals. This is a third period that is a shambles for New Jersey. And we're going to take a penalty. This is a chaotic game right now. No one can stay disciplined. Isn't that the nature of playoff hockey? No one can just stay disciplined. Hedman, second of the game. A holding penalty this time. The good news is I have believed in my shorthanded kill. I was going to change the pressure to conservative. Let's do it now. Conservative offensive pressure. I think we play better that way. Anyway, the stakes were high with the power play that we got, so I had to bump up the aggression on the man advantage. New Jersey has really had a tough time. They are trying to stretch the ice. I've noticed it. They're taking advantage of the space that we're giving them through the neutral zone. However, they can't stay onside much in this game. They've gone offside a lot on that stretch pass in this game. Man, there's just nowhere to go through center ice, is there? This is a player to watch right now. Jordan Subban. This is his moment on the power play. Maho, I don't know if that reached the net. Watch your positioning. One-timer was blocked down. That was not Jordan Subban. No, it was Jordan Subban. He wrists one through. Eller finds the rebound. Fucali will melt it down. How about that penalty kill opportunity? So anytime the puck goes to the blue line, you know that Jordan Subban is looking to just have a rip. He takes a little wrist shot, funnels it down low for the deflection opportunity in front. Fucali seals the deal on Lars Eller, who scored. He's gotten on the scoreboard in this game. He's looking to even this game up at 5. Blom, that shot is handled with the blocker of Fucali. Severson in a battle. And Severson, by the way, there's a storyline for you, former New Jersey Devil. I almost walked. Number 55 there, Pacioretty. He's after this puck. We want to kick it down low behind the net. However, New Jersey is to this. Begris. Severson poked off of Hagelin. We've been beat this way so many times in this game. Begris will clear the zone. Huge clear from Begris. That was a scary moment for everybody on the ice in a Habs sweater. Severson to Begris. Begris to Duchesne. Duchesne out of the box for Hedman. He knocks it down. Pulls back. Skates along everyone. Hedman. Wrister. Blocked. Hedman's juiced. He just came out of the freaking penalty box. He should be pretty well rested. He just spent 2 minutes getting a rest. Back up top, Stahl. They'll dump this in. They will not. We've not seen a lot of dump-ins from New Jersey, actually, in this game. It's been one of the changes. They've been able to get clean zone entries. I think it's made a difference for the AI attack. There's a nice spin move by Kuchemwensky. We're pulling up. Over for, I don't know who that was intended for, Brassard. We're in a pickle. I'm just going to funnel it down low. Ming, back to Brassard, or rather Stahl. That'll deflect. It kicks to Victor Hedman. He's pinned on the boards. Brassard, this is the time to own the possession, own the game. I'm pinching with Stahl. I need a forward to cover. The pinch with Stahl may have kept that puck in. It deflects to the glass now. Brassard kicking it up for Hedman. He misses the puck entirely. Don't get beat wide if you're a defenseman. Just don't. We've been beat wide all game long. Shot into the net. Skinner tie game. Goaltending has been totally optional in this game. I had a bad feeling when they got that over to the point guy with a clean shot. I had a bad feeling about that play. You have a clean. I'm going to guess that Skinner, or not Skinner. Skinner's the guy that scored the goal. I'm guessing Fucali had a clean look at that shot. You got to make a save there, bud. You do. I need a save out of my goalie. There's the rare dump-in from New Jersey, and we got to learn how to deal with this dump-in, deal with this pressure in our zone. Weiss, you got to learn how to skate here. He's not nearly as fast as everyone else. Niederreiter twisted off of the deflected puck. Dumped into the far corner to the left of Fucali. Weiss is going to have to handle a dump in. He does not. Here we go again. Big block, Niederreiter. You needed to. Kajanik on net. Niederreiter doesn't like that. He shot it after the whistle on the offside. So we're going to do a little bit of a tango here at center ice and a face wash. He wiped his butt with that glove and he didn't wash. That would be the worst. That would be the absolute worst. That glove has been in places you don't want to know. You don't ask any questions. Why is Teravainen slow? Why was my forecheck slow? Good puck on, stick on puck out to center ice. Bertrand, he's onside here. Stutter step move. That was a nice shuffle move by Bertrand to buy himself some time and some space. This with this difficulty It's all about buying time and space for yourself in as many ways as possible. I'm sorry, but Teravainen is skating like he's in molasses. Backdoor for Kudrowski. Did you see the goaltender? Teravainen wide. I think Teravainen's gassed. Turbo's gassed. Here we go. They're going to try to beat us wide again. Nice stick on puck again. Stahl with Tedenby in the corner. Hedman trying to win that battle out. They're going to walk it out front. There it is. Big save, Fucale. Not like this. Not like the go. Stahl on Irwin. Oh, man. I'm going to drive the corner and cut back. There it is. I don't have a one-timing option that I like. I'm going to work from right here. Kudrowski feeds it along. LeBlanc back down low. Duchesne. Kudrowski, he's going to be tied up. Hedman, poke that back further in. Board pin. Oh, man. This line is gassed. I can feel it. They're gassed. LeBlanc, heavy shot deflection. Back up top. On net. Kendall will wrap that up. Whew. I'm not like... How can I explain it? I'm a little bit anxious. That possession had me a little anxious because you got to make the most of the moment. And we almost did. That was such a great pressuring situation in the attacking zone for the Canadiens. We had him hemmed in and so close on the Matt Duchesne deflection, it would have been a hat-trick goal. We're so calm right now as a team, but just despite the situation, we gotta be calm as a team. It would help if the point guy would hit the net. Brassard keeps it in. I'm gonna saucer that down low. Ming, he just leaves the puck. He left the puck alone. Don't be hesitant, man. You gotta get after these pucks. Henrique runs into a solid brick wall. Former New Jersey Devil, Damon Severson. Can you believe that New Jersey put this guy on waivers? They gave up on him. Oh no! Oh, is that a penalty? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. We ran Kendall. Oh, the Devils fans, man. Imagine the Devils fans on social media. Yeah, he ran the goaltender. You know, I mean, I'm going to be real with you, though. Habs fans have a whole lot to say about a certain player running a goaltender, so I understand it. It can alter the trajectory of a player's career. It's a penalty, isn't it? Is it interference? Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Sean Monahan, you goofy goof. Oh, Sean Monahan, you're going to piss me off. That was a huge save. I'm skating it. I'm going to skate it. They're flat-footed. Up and over, Deke. Okay. Mark Stahl. Patch ready. Oh, okay. Get back on D. Skate back on D. And I still got my timeout. Here you go. Kamayev. The Kamayev shuffle. Oh, that was a nice spin move, but it just didn't work. Here, yep. Stahl, that was really composed, man, on D in this situation in overtime. That would have been a nice move to get in the clear by Max Pacioretty. Jordan Subban up to Kishton. Saucer pass into neutral territory again. Tedenby. Drop back from Aho. For Eller. Is there a Kishton? What the hell was that shot by Tedenby? What a huge save that was by Fucale. It's coming in. Incoming shot. We're going to whistle this down. I'm so nervous, man. Every shot this team takes, I'm so nervous. Was it Jordan Subban again? I can't even have my coffee. Big moment in this game. Duchesne. No. Hagelin fought off by Fucale. This is going to be a big moment in the game. Big possession. Watch the back door. Up in the air. Skate the stick. Kudrowski rink wide for Duchesne. I'm going to just drop it. Severson, shot over the net. It was just onside. That's the horn. We're going to OT. I dropped it, and it just stayed at the blue line for Damon Severson. He couldn't even hit the net. It just stayed on the blue line. This has been a crazy game. This has been well worth the price of admission, this game. Oh, the AI have actually taken it to me in this game. My heart has been racing for the whole last bit of that third period. This would go to overtime. So we got a couple guys in there for fighting. Monahan is in there for running into the goaltender on accident. He didn't intentionally run the goalie, but New Jersey, I guess, don't want to see it that way. Tedenby gets it toward Fucali. Mark Stahl in a battle for his life. Oh my goodness, please sit on that. You gotta be freaking kidding me. We have got to win game 2 now. We got to win game 2. Look at this. Flubby top goal, man. You know, Fucali, maybe this isn't the best time in your life to just take a seat. I don't know what to say, man. We played our asses off in this game. We really did. We played hard. We brought it to the AI. They get that bounce in overtime. What a stupid bounce. Monahan, that's what you get for... This is what happens when you run the goaltender. That's why you can't run the goaltender. Oh, boy. The shame of which we will never live down if we do not win this series.